Hi, Ronnie. Tell me about the problems and symptoms you were having before you came into the office.
I have had probably problems and symptoms for over 15 years, since the beginning of college for me. And they were it started with a pain in my shoulder, moved to a pain in my foot, and then as the years moved on, I had hand pain, pains in my thumbs, pains in my neck, and then finally it went to my jaw. And so it was kind of like all over muscular pain, starting my shoulders, my neck, the top of my neck, my feet, my hands, pretty much all over. I also had some numbing and tingling sensations in my toes and fingers.
Did you have any previous treatment for this?
Yes. I've been to visit 4 or 5 different dentists who specialized in TMJ. I have been to an acupuncturist, a napropath, chiropractors. And when I say acupuncturist, meaning like 2 or 3 different ones, 2 or 3 different chiropractors, only one napropath, and also some specialists, some diagnostic centers that specialized in head and neck pains.
How did this work?
So during those times I got about 4 or 5 orthotics that I had to wear at night, or sleep guards, or the acupuncture and cups, and I've been through it all. And some of it gave me some very basic temporary relief. It was never anything long term. Some things would last a whole day, but they only lasted until I ate again. So as soon as I moved my jaw muscles or did some functioning of my jaw muscles outside of talking, I was back in pain.
Well, can you explain to us what we did for you?
I came in and, first I called and I talked to Nicole, who was probably the best salesperson for Dr. Widen. She and I had a very lengthy conversation. I told her I'd been around the world, and she said, I really think he can help you. I said, are you sure? Do you think? She said, yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, why don't I have him call you? So she said, would you like for him to call you first before you come in? And I said, yes. And he called, and we had a very detailed conversation about my past, about what's been happening to me, about what I'm feeling, and then he encouraged me to make an appointment, where I did, and I came in, and that experience alone made me think that I was onto something, or onto something that could help me. And then when I came into the office, there was all this equipment that made me feel like I was in a space movie, but I got my jaws relaxed. We put an orthotic in that I've been wearing for about a year, and been doing adjustments on that orthotic for the year that I've had it in. And I feel about 95% better than I did when I walked in the door a year ago, without medication. I was in consistent and constant pain, and it was just everywhere, and there's nothing I could do about it. Not massages, not my primary care physicians, not medication. It all was very temporary relief. And now I feel about 95% cured from where I was a year ago, which is huge. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal for me and everyone that was personally involved in knowing about the kind of pain I lived in.
So I guess you could say you're happy with the results?
So yes, I'm thrilled with my results. Sorry. I'm thrilled with my results. I can't be happier. I really can't. My husband can't be happier. My kids, everyone there. We're all just thrilled that I feel normal. And I think that part of this is that you don't realize how you're numbing yourself against the pain, and you just live with it every day, and it becomes a part of your life. And you know there's something wrong. You know someone can help you, which is why I've been there, all the specialists and everybody. I mean, okay, so Western medicine didn't work. Let's try something else. And nothing seemed to help cure me. You get off dairy, you do all these things that everyone tells you to do. And really, I came here, and it's like a miracle cure for me.